And this video is for my dad, or with my dad in mind. Every time I speak to my dad about coronavirus, he tells me that if he gets it, he's very likely to die of it. So I'm kind of thinking that statistically, yes, I think he's right. His chances are poor if he gets coronavirus. So why not do some things to make those chances better? Neti looks pretty awful. I really do know that, which is why I have not done this video before now. But I think it's really beneficial, so that's why I'm doing the video, because in the long run, you see me with a weird pot stuck up my nose, which yes, does just look vaguely phallic. Let's all just get that out there, yes. So, I'm doing this for educational purposes, and I hope you get great benefit from it. So you stick, yes you genuinely do, you stick the end of you stick the neti pot in one nostril, tip your head, and out it comes. Do you see, I can talk through it, it's absolutely not a problem. Feels a bit weird. Great feeling. La la! I put together a sheet all about Neti, so that you can download it, you can have it beside you as you do Neti. It's got all the tips and all the information that you need. So, do's and don'ts with doing Neti. 1. Warm water. Not hot, not cold. Warm, blood temperature. 2. Salt. Nice salt. About half a teaspoon. And then 3. Get yourself a tissue. 4. Do it over a sink, obviously, so that all the water goes out and straight into the sink. 5. Head tilts, one nostril above the other one, so it goes out and down that way. Simple don'ts. Do not decide you don't like it and pull your head up. Bad. Do not turn your head and look up at the ceiling. Let's get on to the main event now, because the reason we are here is because the main event is Neti. Neti uses a little Neti pot. You can get these, I think they're about £6 on eBay, and if you spend about £10 you get a nice ceramic one in the colour of your choice. So that's one on my to-do list. You need some nice salt. Do not use crappy, sorry I shouldn't say that. Don't use crappy salt. Like the stuff that you get from the supermarket, if you do Neti with it, you'll notice it has a different feeling in your nasal passages. This is much more gentle. So this is Atlantic sea salt. You also get Himalayan sea salt. Okay, so I've got my water eventually to the right sort of temperature. Think about the temperature that you get a 2-year-old to wash their hands with. So you know when you wash your hands you might like a little bit of warmth. But if you're thinking of a little kid, you'll make it really quite a gentle blood temperature, but basically that's what we're going for. The reason is if you use cold water, if it's too cold, oh, terrible feeling, and it'll give you a proper headache. And if you use water that's too hot, it's going to just be nasty, really nasty. So then I've filled up my Neti pot, it's almost to the top, it's got about that far down. Then I just take a big pinch. So just whatever comes out in a big pinch. So now what I do is I just mix in about the right amount and have a taste. And that doesn't taste quite salty enough. It wants to taste really tasty, but not salty. So put a little bit more in. Give it a wee dander. Yeah, that tastes quite good. That's a little bit salty. It's nowhere like a packet of crisps. It's as salty as, surprise, surprise, blood is the theory. So I don't drink blood. Apparently my granddad, he used to have to go and collect a pail of blood every week. And my great grandma used to have to send both him and his brother together, because otherwise they would drink the blood. So you might have that same thing, that you know the taste of blood, the taste and the warmth of fresh blood, and you know exactly what that tastes like. So you know exactly how to make a Neti pot. Here's some really good things not to do with Neti. This could be really unpleasant for me, but I'm going to try and do it. So if I go this way, and then instead of coming up to the side, I go back. That's exactly not what not to do. Do you see? That went down the back of my throat. It made me kind of gag. It wasn't pleasant at all. And then come up quick, because it'll go down the back of your throat. It will be absolutely disgusting. It's making my eyes water. Don't do that. Right, so from here, if I put my head up the way, it's going down the back of my throat as well. And it's really horrible. When you are doing Neti, do not lift your chin and do not lift yourself up to look at the ceiling, because it will go down the back of your throat. When you do Neti, do breathe through your mouth. When you do Neti, do expect to feel a little bit of wetness at the back of your throat, but it won't stop you breathing because it's just a tiny little bit. Have one nostril above the other nostril directly, so straight under the other one. La la. And then to wait, so say you put the Neti pot in, it's like, oh no, I don't like this feeling, because it does feel a little weird for a moment. Then just take it out, wait for the water to come out, or blow your nose, she said, looking for her tissue, or blow your nose before you sit back up or come back up again. Obviously you do both nostrils, so I'm just going to do the other one as well. When you're doing it, I would always have a piece of tissue paper at the ready, because what you're going to do is as soon as you stop blow and the water coming through your nose, you're going to blow your nose. People, if they're congested, you'll put the Neti pot in and nothing will happen. You'll be like, the water's not coming out. Just sit with it in that situation for a little while, and what it will do is it will loosen everything off, and then you'll start to see it kind of come through and come clear. When you do Neti, do blow your nose afterwards.
I've put together a sheet all about Neti, so that you can download it, you can have it beside you as you're doing Neti. It's got all the tips and all the information that you need. There is what is it, why do Neti, got hyperlinks to the research that's really, really important, how to do it, do's and don'ts. I obviously believe in this and been doing this way before I found any research on it. However, the research is looking quite good. We've got 22% reduction in the duration of an illness. We have got less viral shedding, which is where the virus reproduces within your body, so there's less reproduction.
So this video, Petadine, is for you, dedicated to you, to try and tempt you into fighting coronavirus, Dad. Let's do it.
I hope you really enjoy Neti and that you get all those benefits.